everyone, and welcome back to Miss Azriel's Gaming. So today we're going to get into a new game. It is Sherlock Holmes, and this is Chapter 1. This is the newer one. I think it came out back in 2021, and I got it on sale a couple months ago, really cheap. And so I thought we could get into it and play, because I love detective games. I love Sherlock Holmes. And because I was still having issues with vertigo, I thought it might be kind of fun to maybe get into this, this game and do a little more detective work with that, since we couldn't do it in vertigo. So let's go ahead and start a new game. Okay, so it says, a mother's love asked the receptionist about my room. The sights of minors. Okay, so those switch. So if you're short of money, you can rent your clothes instead of buying them. Okay, so that's just little, assuming game help things.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
That's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together. Hey, Sherry, come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Okay, so welcome to the game. Use the left stick to move around and the A button to interact with objects. So I am playing on the cloud off my Xbox. Hopefully we don't have any issues like I tend to have sometimes, where the stupid cloud gives me issues and I can't, it gets blurry or I get lines through it, stuff like that. So this is definitely a different look for Sherlock. I know he's younger here. It's supposed to be, I believe, how he started and became Sherlock, but I'm liking the look. He's kind of a badass looking.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
I'm not in a garden, first of all. Okay, so it doesn't look... Okay, good, I can run. I was like, I'm not waiting for it to tell me to run. I'm walking too slow.
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir. If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Okay.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
Doesn't seem to be really anybody to talk to. always like to kind of like look around before I move on with main quest type things. That guy's just lounging. Instead of light talking, we're just gonna have him go,
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
Maybe I am. That's rude. Ooh. What do we got here? How long has the seafood been out? You trying to poison people?
Would you like a drink, sir?
Yeah, I would. Can I have one? Guess not. If you know me, I like to run around and try to search everything. Statue. I'm sure somebody I know would say that's a future ex-wife, but... Oh, I can't get over here. Yeah, this place is actually kind of small on that side. That guy is sitting weird on the couch. This guy's blocking the door. Oh wow, that is a fashion faux pas. These two guys are wearing the exact same outfit. And they're talking to each other. I'm surprised fisticuffs hasn't broke out. Oh, what's that? Okay, so a letter lost in the hotel. Dear James, I read your treatise on the binomial theorem with great interest, and although some parts of it still remain unclear for me, I must say that you have done an impressive amount of research. I strongly recommend you publish as soon as possible, for I anticipate a great and wide practical usage of your method as soon as it becomes known. Sincerely yours, Professor Gilbert. Oh, I thought that lady had fallen down. I was like, yeah, that lady fell down. And we're back at the beginning. Okay, so let's go ahead and sign the book.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
If I have to. Wait, when did you get here?
Come on, finish up the formalities so we can get off our feet.
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you.
Ah,
I see it was reserved
221.
for two
B. Baker
people.
Street.
Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. There's a balcony with a view.
You calm down.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. There's a balcony with a view.
Stop bossing me around. And see, oh, here we go. I was gonna say, do these have numbers on them? No, it says oh, that's 227. I thought that's 221. Okay, yeah, so I want to go this way. So it should be 26. Maybe? I don't know, it depends on how the numbers fall. 225, okay. Yep. That's probably 224, so ours should be over here. 223, 224, okay, yep. 221 is this way. 222, that's where this guy's standing. Oh, I'm right in the corner.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready.
Excuse me?
Perhaps, in the meantime, you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight, the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Yeah, and how long's that been
Let's check
sitting
what they
out?
have on offer.
Really, like, how is my room not ready? Seriously.
Let's check what they have on offer.
I mean, last time I looked, it's dark outside, so my room should have been ready hours ago. Fine, I'll eat the seafood that's probably been sitting out all day.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
What? Where is he? Apparently he's up.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
I could get a drink. How about that? He could flirt with some ladies. I mean,
Excuse me, sir,
tons of
but I
stuff for him
believe
to
Mr.
do.
Galich is conducting a seance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me.
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art as the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Is that supposed to be me?
Mediocrity.
That's a bad drawing.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Why don't you stop bossing me around? Why do I play these games where people boss me around and I have to do everything?
The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
The way he's dressed, he should be my servant because I'm dressed. Well, other than the fact that one of my sleeves is up, I'm dressed quite impeccably. I like that chain as well.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table.
Oh, I'm taking the whole plate. It definitely has been sitting out here forever. Where did his stupid face go?
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Ursine? You got a bear?
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
Okay, what do you have in mind?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
So it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Why should I return it?
Deliver it to him. Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
No matter how long you stare at the stick, it's not going to walk itself to its owner.
Why don't you take it to the owner? Okay. Well, that's pretty neat looking to hold to inspect.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Oh, so it's hit people, has it?
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
Well, that could be anybody in here. How am I supposed to know?
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
Okay, so Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press the select button to open the casebook, pin the evidence with the X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. Press the details for more. Okay, so we've got the documents there that we read. So the lost cane. The cane is made of ebony wood with an oddly detailed carving of bulb of garlic, most likely the coat of arms. The hand grip is made of a gold Javanese statue in the Wayang style, likely stolen from a temple. Together the cane and knob are so heavy that if swung with ferocity it could break any bone. Indeed, the cudgel bears the sign of numerous such hits, showing the owner took little care of it. In sum, this valuable cane most likely belongs to an English noble. John wants me to find its owner. To do so, I shall have to inquire with other guests in the foyer as to who may have been sitting here at this table. Okay, so I pin it with X, right? Yep. Okay, so back to Cordona. I arrived at Cordona, the island where I spent my childhood, accompanied by my only friend, John. It is late evening, but I have a room booked at the hotel, Il Palazzo di Lasso. I simply need to check in with the receptionist. It seems as if I've spent a night here before. I can visit my mother's grave. I must spend a night here before. Okay, so then that's everything that just happened. Okay, there's a medium table to spend the evening. Yeah, so that's basically just everything that I've done. Ooh, we've got a wardrobe. That'll be fun. That means we get to do disguises. Okay, let's ask this guy. He's been sitting here.
Pardon, monsieur, but I am not in the mood to talk.
I don't care. I need to ask you a question. Rude. Just stinking rude. Okay, let's ask this lady.
Are you able to help me?
Of course. Stop me when you've had enough.
Okay, so the lost cane. There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Okay, so press the right button to concentrate and reveal details to identify your target. Don't forget to pin the relevant evidence. Some clues won't be visible without it. Try to find the former Navy officer. So I always have to go back and pin clues. Okay, that's going to be kind of a pain. Okay, so John's bet. The retired Navy officer who is sitting at our table may own the cane, or who does. John has bet I cannot guess the officer on the first try. French lawyer, friendly, religious fanatic. Maybe I'm not close enough to that guy. French physician, affable, plays string instrument. Scottish banker, flat-footed, friendly. Oh, did I find him? And it just... Scottish diplomat, affable, sleeps on stomach. Can you tell that somebody sleeps on their stomach? Can I not? German teacher, suffering from food poisoning, sympathetic. I'm not... Oh wait, here's somebody over here. It's probably him. Greek tourist, afraid of animals, sympathetic. Okay, so the retired Navy officer who's sitting at the table may own the cane. Or who knows who does. John has bet I cannot guess the officer on my first try. Retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple, but the Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. Okay, so we know it's a man, so it's not him. Did I? Oh, I didn't look at this guy. Kurd, singer, collects fern, affable. Well, if I'm going retired, he looks a little young. It's probably that guy. Flat-footed. Well, do I know what kind of Navy officer? What's that? I'm gonna try to get this on my first try, but... yes, this most likely belongs to an Englishman. So it's not the guy over there. It's not the woman because we know it's a man. What did it say he was? Okay, it's not him because he's Greek. He's French. I'm assuming. I'm just guessing. That's a Scottish. Scottish. I can't. This doesn't... And a German. Okay, well that doesn't help. Because none of these people are English unless... unless they consider the Scottish one, but... could just be that's where they live now. Retired military officer. Oh my god, did I see that earlier? It's that dude. I think I've seen that and I didn't pay any bit of attention to it.
Excuse me, just one question.
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right man.
Okay, so the Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at a table with the noble couple. The men talked about yachting and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
I didn't see the owner, Sherry, so I can't help you find him.
Okay, so the cane is an accessory of a British nobleman. I can ask other guests about who may have been previously sitting here. To find the cane's owner, I have to locate the former Navy officer who went out to the gate. I can give the cane back to its owner. As expected, I won the bet. Well, where's the seance room? Can you tell me?
Someone left their cane at my table. I suspect he will want it back.
My apologies, sir, but I wouldn't know how to identify its owner.
So the simplest option ended in failure. That's irritating.
No, what is irritating is you trying to break the rules of my game, Sherry.
Poor
Don't be
Sherry.
so lazy.
Tried to take it the easy way. I was actually just trying to figure out where the seance room was. I don't remember. Did the guy tell me what room it was in? I really don't remember. I guess I'll just have to run and search. Because I honestly don't remember what room he said. And I think he did, but... okay, can't go that way.
May I ask you something?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Okay, I didn't ask you anything yet, but okay. The hell is the seance room? do not remember what that guy told. Oh, maybe it's over here. Oh, how did I miss that? I'm kind of dumb sometimes.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond.
Oh, I found him.
Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Observe. Okay, so hold it, inspect. Red face, swollen reddish skin. Expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable. A head of garlic, doesn't wear a wedding ring. Slightly red knuckles, recently hit someone with force. So a head of garlic, doesn't wear a wedding ring, red face, swollen reddish face, expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable, slightly red knuckles, recently hit someone with force. Okay, so judging by the heraldic emblem on this signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a noble Englishman in the habit of visiting resorts to receive treatment for his liver malady. His florid face indicates that he has succumbed to the temptation to drink a few shots of alcohol. Perhaps he was unsettled by the seance. By his red knuckles, I presume that he takes boxing lessons to strengthen his physical condition. Already annoyed by the disappearance of his cane, he's now infuriated by the theft of a diamond, unsurprisingly. An ill Englishman on a resort aboard British nobleman. Okay, so judging by the... okay, so it changes. Got it. So he's just a bored British nobleman. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be fairly certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored-rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. His red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety can make him a violent person. I think he's a bored British nobleman. Wish I could, like, look at him again. I'm gonna go with that one. Oh, I gotta hold. Okay, character portrait, Lord Craven. Okay, so that's basically what I just read, so I will go with that.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything I needed to know. I was after a strong, middle-aged man with a keen interest in adventure, noble blood, and affection for strong drink. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Marvelous. Simply marvelous. That's me, Lord Andrew Craven. You are the real medium. You hear that, Emma? Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Tell me about the diamond. What happened at the seance? Let's see what happened.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
Ah! It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Okay, so tell me about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a séance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
Okay, so I'm going to look around.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Okay, so Ghost of the Past. So press the LB to highlight interactive areas in the environment around you. This ability must recharge before it can be used again. Oh, I see. So the little yellow dots. Okay, so concentration helps you pick up smaller details about the world around you. When you see a scribbled white circle, press RB to observe the object more closely. Oval
The
groove,
diamond was
13
placed
in
on the
diameter.
table so that all participants
104
could reach
carat diamond. Okay.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Half a glass of Bow Blair scotch and the remains of a Paul Aranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need? There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
What's this stuff on the floor? Kind of looks like pancake batter, but I don't know if I want to know. Okay, I looked at that. Can I? There's obviously one other thing I'm missing. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can line it up right. There we go.
This brooch is old and cheap, but the moth design has its charms.
Okay, new Mind Palace Q. Ow. Just wrap my knuckles on my desk. Okay, it's testimony. Sounds thievery. Lady Craven faced the window. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. The moth pin. Luca owns a pin in the shape of a moth. Okay.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
Mm-hmm.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Thing.
Really, Sherry, poor thing. In case you didn't hear that, that's what his friend said, the feebleness of women. God, what a jerk.
Find the stone, Mr. Holmes, and quickly.
I don't know, maybe it's kind of true in this circumstance because, I mean, her ring's missing and she's like passed out on the couch. It couldn't have left this room, so.
Oh, I love the ambience. Nice and creepy.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. One man even lifted.
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Okay.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady.
Oh, I guess she
And
could
it
have
must have
passed out
taken
because of
the
the
dime.
ghost, but
Who else could have?
I mean, some of us can't be as brave as me, but okay, so we'll find out who did it. So how are any spirits here now?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
I mean, he said the ghost took it, so.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Well,
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
okay, so you found enough clues to make a deduction. Open the case book, then navigate to the mind place. Inside, pair the clues you've gathered to make deductions. I like how the guy's like, oh, he blames me. I don't know him. I mean, far as I know, he could have taken it. Probably got, like, dropped on the floor. Okay, so the lady pointed across the table. Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. Lord Craven punched the medium. When he discovered that the diamond had been stolen, Lord Craven punched the medium in the face. Well, if she was Wait, where's the window? Okay, here's the window. That's a staff only. So she could have saw somebody walk by the window. I'd say those go together. Reveal. Okay, the courtyard witness. Lady Craven was pointing out the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. Okay, Lady Craven must have seen someone outside the window as she was pointing at the window. I'm certain that someone was in the courtyard during the seance. A witness or accomplice. I should check the area and see if there's any traces outside. So let's go ahead and pin that evidence. Okay, those don't have anything to do with each other.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
Ah, I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Oh, looks like a camera. Okay, recently scratched something stuck. Is that a heel? What? Yeah, that's a high heel.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
I don't like how, the audio, unless I'm facing a certain way, is... Why are you doing that in your shoes? Seriously, man.
Ghost hunting. This case gets more exciting by the minute.
You take your socks and shoes off and roll up your pants. I mean, come on. Come on, dude. Come on. Okay, so someone's in the courtyard. Found a broken heel piece under the window. Okay, so to track someone's movements, first pin the relevant evidence to the screen, which I believe I did. Then enter the concentration mode to reveal the trail. Sherlock will intuit the approximate path, so stay within the search area. Oh, there's our shoe.
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
It was a maid.
Size 4 with a broken heel.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her. Are you able to help me?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
Okay, so someone in the courtyard. The staff said that, what would that be? Lucia? Got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Okay, I might have to... Okay, that's pinned, so... There we go.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
I'm a writer. I'm solving a crime. I'll just go with that. I'll be honest.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
Okay, so what did you see in the room?
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
Okay, so did you see anything else?
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Okay, so the maid, Lucia, told me that she saw two gentlemen and a lady sitting around the table and touching their hands to something. The medium began to whisper and chant, whereupon a spirit emerged from his chest as a bubble. The maid leaned forward in her excitement, Lady Craven then screamed and pointed at her. Lucy attempted to escape as the gentleman had jumped up fiercely, and she was terrified of scandal. She noticed that the medium was hastily doing something with the spirit. I should go back to the seance room and reconstruct the events. I wonder if I have to... Let's pin that just in case. Wait, was there... Oh, okay, that was coming from...
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Okay, so with enough clues, Sherlock can use imagination to reconstruct the past, interact with the node to begin, then recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in their correct position. How do I... There we go. Oh, okay, so I kind of like rotate through it. Yeah, because the chair ended up over there, so he would have to have been there. And that guy would have been there. Oh, validate. I have to press... Okay, got it. I didn't see that.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
A ghost didn't take it. I'm pretty sure the lady took it. Okay, so he said 226. 223, so that'd be 24. I mean, did I have...
With skills like that, this biblical lady could get a job in Scotland Yard. This painting looks authentic, but it's just a talented imitation.
225, so 226 should be...
Whoa, what a breathtaking man.
Okay, he's following me, I didn't realize.
Those are the sharp eyes of a man with a bright mind. Almost like mine.
Okay, so gossip can help you investigate a case or even discover a new one, so don't hesitate to eavesdrop on people. When you see an ear icon, hold A and try to filter out the important words from useless chatter.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember?
What actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion in the maids? Lots of guests this are. Cannot use a fish knife. The chef steals food. Price is rising again. Made her husband drunk. Son's bad acquaintance. Oh, I've got a time limit? Oh, I didn't know there was a time limit.
Craven is...
Let's try this again. Okay, so that's not it. Okay.
Lady Craven is not who she's...
There we go. Okay, so I got the achievement, The Walls Have Ears. That was kind of difficult. Eavesdrop on your first piece of gossip. Okay, so I overheard 2 staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. Okay, so those clues do make sense now that I've heard them. Okay, so the diamond was stolen during the seance. She dead?
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear. I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You are the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
Okay, so was Emma with you?
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Okay, so where did you go next? Where is the medium? Let's ask if he knows where the medium is.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
Okay, so where did you go next?
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand.
Okay, so what did you do next?
So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Only an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, he's standing over there.
Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
Oh, it has a false bottom. Too shallow, false bottom.
A neat hiding place. Why would she conceal all of this? Several £1,000s, that's quite a fortune. Fard Rouge Calomel Mascara, a real altar of beauty for the travelling temptress.
That I heard. Oh. Oh, no, that must be the one I had already looked at. Okay. It says there's 5 here. Oh. Where was that yellow at? It's on the jewelry. Oh. Oh. I think it's on the jewelry. You have to line it up just for... Oh, right there. There. the ring. It's a moth like on that brooch. Doesn't say anything on the inside.
This ring looks out of place among the others, and the design is familiar.
The heck is number 5 at? It's in the box? I don't think I can use this to make anything stand out other than the circle things. Because I am not seeing the 5th piece of evidence. I can't come anywhere off the table. I can move a little bit, but not enough to really make anything stand out. Oh, come on. Watch me be stuck here for like 30 freaking minutes. Oh, right there. Does it say? Virtus Audaster Sepit. Is that like Latin?
Virtus Audacta Sapit. Courage tastes bold. A unique family motto.
The mystery deepens. A victim with a checkered past and poor taste.
I even pronounced it correctly. Ordinary cheap brass weak lock.
A remarkably simple lock.
Nope, there's the diamond.
This must be the missing diamond. A tremendous specimen, now forever tainted.
Oh, I didn't mean to exit out of that. Dude, somebody like onced over her face.
Strangled with bare hands, judging by the bruises.
Can't get over to her purse. Why does she have a fork in her purse? What the hell? Who does that? Oh, here we go again. It's going to take me like 30 minutes. Because I can't move any further over there or up there. Has to be on her. Thought it might have been the necklace at first, but I can move a little bit. There we go.
Everything was tipped out of the bed as if it was searched.
Do you think she stole the stone?
It's certainly possible, but we won't get her confession now.
Well, there is a professional medium right next door.
Okay. Don't know if I would need to pin that. Okay, so letter regarding compensation. Lord Craven, you promised me compensation for your gross misconduct in order to cover the cost of my treatment and quell the scandal. Yet I have not received a penny. You know that I lost my job after your false accusations. Now, even after my innocence has been proven, I can't return to work because of my injured hand. If you continue to ignore me, I shall be forced to appeal to the court. Okay. There's definitely a struggle here. The letter regarding the stolen ring. Dear sir, I have to inform you that the theft investigation continues. However, the ring has not yet been found. We had to free L.O. DuPont, the servant, as we were unable to find any evidence of his participation in the crime. We'll inform you of any progress in this case. Lieutenant Gavre, Marcella, Police Commissariat.
Someone was not happy with his post.
Okay, so none of those. Okay, I can leave. Okay, so provide evidence.
I found these jewels secreted away. Are you familiar with them?
Ah, it cannot be so. That deceptive wagtail. How could she do this?
That sounds like a yes.
These items were supposedly stolen from us during our trip. I must have spent hours reporting it all to the police. And it turns out she had them all along. The trollop. I'd kill her myself, was she not dead already?
Okay,
Do you recognize this ring?
Should I? It's a third-rate piece if ever I've seen one. I'd never buy something like this.
Did you ever see Miss Emma wearing it?
No. And why should she? I gave her enough jewelry that she could wear a superior ring every day of the week. Do something about it, Holmes. I did not do it. You know that.
okay, so I can only ask him about 2 pieces of evidence? Okay, now I don't remember. Where did he say that the, Okay, the moth ring matches the moth pin. Okay, so Luke and Emma could have met before. Luke and Emma both have jewelry with the same moth design. Could they have something in common? Okay, so Emma was stealing from Lord Craven and she was setting up the servants. So Emma had a history of deceit. Emma was a thief but made Lord Craven believe that the servants were stealing. She'd done it through their trip. Luca could know Emma was a thief. If their paths had crossed in the past, Luca could well have known Emma's predilection for thievery. They could have worked together. Missing diamonds found near Emma's dead body. Okay, so the murderer left the diamond. Whoever killed Emma left the diamond beside her body. Or Lord Craven caught Emma with the stone. Lord Craven returned to the room just as Emma was hiding the diamond and caught her off guard. I think it's that one. I think she did it, but let's see if we do it. Oh, the murderer left the diamond. Luke could know Emma set him up, Or Luca could have known Emma set him up. The medium, Luca Galacci, could have known that Emma was a thief and that she was trying to frame him for the crime. Oh, okay. Well, that completely changes up some of the stuff. The door between Luca Galacci's room and Lord Craven's room has a weak lock and could be picked. Okay, so those don't fit together. No. No. Okay, I just want to make sure that I'm like not seeing something that could be a clue. Okay, that won't let me in there. Okay.
Do something about it, Holmes.
Yeah, it won't let me.
I did not do it. You know that.
Won't let me talk to him about any of the other evidence. So hopefully I had clicked the right evidence. It's still highlighting him though.
Do something about it,
Yeah.
Holmes.
Okay.
I did not do it. You know that.
Okay, well that should put the guy in this room, right? No? Oh, the key's at reception. Okay. Okay, press up to quickly pin evidence without going to your casebook. Cycle left and right through the clues. Pinned evidence can be scrolled down more. Oh, okay.
Give me the key to Luca Galici's room. I need to talk to him about the events of the seance.
I suppose you are an impartial outsider. All right, but please do not give it to Lord Craven. We do not want to see our reputation damaged further.
Good. We still don't know what a nasty surprise awaits upstairs.
Hush. No need to cause another ruckus. The last thing we want is the police to come meddling.
Oh, wait, now I forgot what... Okay, it's this way. They were in this one, right? Oh, here he is. Okay. That made it easier.
I'm afraid I can wait no longer to hear your account of the seance, Mr. Galici. So please, tell me what you saw.
Lady Craven wanted to meet the spirit of the Raja. My conjuration was successful. Perhaps even too successful. I am sure the spirit was the only one who could have taken the diamond. Lord Craven needs to leave me alone.
Do you think the police will believe you?
Of course. I didn't take anything, and spiritual phenomena are beyond their control. Or should I summon the ghost again so they may attempt to handcuff it?
I think I would prefer to begin my investigation in the physical realm.
Okay, so observe. Alright, so... Slight discoloration, used a lot of makeup. Train and sleight of hand, thin, elegant, elongated fingers. Drawn complexion, skinny, seems malnourished. Scratched wrist, a fresh scrape, slightly bleeding. Oh, I'd say he choked her. Bleeding nose, took a heavy blow. Okay, so former thief became a medium. Luca Galacci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. His hands are and thin fingers are definitely those of a thief, trained in the delicate work of pickpocketing. He uses makeup to hide possible gal tattoos. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I believe he is more criminal than medium, and this is his new way of earning money by deceiving the wealthy. The medium is down on his luck. Luca Galacci is lean and appears malnourished. His nose is bleeding from a heavy punch. He uses makeup to hide the traces of his illness from malnourishment. His hands and thin fingers indicate that he is a skilled conjurer tricked, used to manipulate and concealed items. He has fresh scratches and scrapes on his wrist from a recent and short fight. I think he tries his best as a medium, but his business doesn't go well, and he sometimes has to go without food. Slight discoloration, used a lot of makeup. Well, you're not going to use a lot of makeup to hide malnourishment? I think it would be from trying to cover up a tattoo. So let's go with this one. I think it's this one.
I have shocking news that changes your situation entirely. Oh, no, wait. What am I thinking? The spirits will have told you this already.
I'm not in the necessary state for summoning. Spirits prefer clarity of mind and soul. Please, tell me.
Lady Craven died in the very next room while you were in here. Did you not hear anything?
What? How? In fact, I did hear noises. That Craven is a very loud man, but I never thought he would do that to his wife.
Well, you claim to be a medium. Perhaps you could ask her spirit why.
What? No, it's too dangerous.
Oh well, at least I can make the dead talk.
Okay, so tell me about your scratches.
Those scratches on your hands look rather painful. What happened to you?
It was those savage servants. They were so rough bringing me here as if I was trying to escape. When I'm free, I'll demand compensation.
Okay, provide evidence.
That's a remarkable pin of yours, Mr. Gallicci. Does it have any meaning?
The butterfly? It's a reminder of a time in which I was truly happy.
What a coincidence. Lady Craven had a ring with the same design.
A coincidence indeed. I suspect it is a common theme in jewelry. This is all just a big misunderstanding. The spirits confirm it.
Why is he sitting on his bed? I'm starting to think he's not real. I think he's a ghost. Piece of common jewelry.
Someone is making the most of his stay.
Can you blame the man? I'd say he's not ordering enough.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
I don't think so.
Or weapons and defences against visitors from the great beyond.
I'd go more for that. Okay, so... Luke has fresh scratches on his hands. He says it's from... I think it's from her fighting him. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. Yeah, see, then that gave me 2. Where it's Luca's scratches were left by servants, while roughly escorting Luca to be locked in his room, the servants mistreated and scratched him. Which leaves nothing, and Emma scratched Luca. Emma left the scratches on Luca's hands while fighting for her life. I think that's what it is. Okay, so letter of invitation. Dear Luca, I hope you will have time to visit our estate and perform another seance. Since I was last able to speak to my husband through you, I feel that my life has changed completely. I cannot wait until I can speak to him again. I'm anxious for you to visit. Sincerely yours, Countess Lamore.
A familiar substance. It's the ectoplasm that stained the seance table, but this time there's enough for analysis.
Okay, so some clues may be examined with chemical analysis. Open your case book and highlight the evidence marked with the flask icon. Press A to start your analysis. Oh no, what the hell is this? Okay, so does that mean 3 of these and 2 of those? I don't know what I'm doing because I didn't see a hold a link. What am I supposed to do with these? Oh, okay, so only one of them can be... Oh, here we go. I didn't see that. Okay, so drag out 2 reagents. Link the reagents to an operation. Drag out an operation. Combine to the results matches the target formula. Link your results to the target formula. Okay, that should be right. I'm guessing. I don't know. Okay, success. All right, so the reaction showed that it is a rubber latex mixture with phosphorus. As much as this chemical element is dangerous to hold in the mouth, I'm quite disappointed. I expected to find something trickier.
My faith in this medium has burst, just like a rubber balloon.
Do you realize just how dangerous it is to hold phosphorus in the mouth?
I beg your pardon?
I'll bet it makes your rubber balloons glow impressively in the dark, but you'll regret it when the hypertension and vomiting sets in.
You mock my talents, sir. You shouldn't be so flippant about things beyond your earthly understanding. How ignorant one must be to compare a spirit's ectoplasm with balloons.
It was merely a word of caution. We both know how match factory workers look after several years on the job. Do you always travel with your books, Mr. Galici?
I do. In my line of work, one needs resources available to help deal with the unpredictable and unworldly.
You always take me to the best of places, Sherry.
Okay, I think I've clicked on everything.
This is all just a big misunderstanding.
Okay, Luca and Lord Craven were neighbors. Okay, Luca could easily pick the lock. The lock between the 2 hotel rooms was weak. Luca could pick it easily. Okay, Luca Galacci is the murderer. Emma tried to frame Luca, the medium, for her theft of the diamond. In revenge, he killed her. Bringing Luca Galacci to justice. Luca Galacci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. Luca helped Luca Galacci escape. Luca fought for his life, given his checkered past. If he was arrested, nothing could save him from a death sentence, and Emma knew it. I will not stop him from fleeing to start a new life.
The spirits confirm it.
Yeah, I mean, he probably picked it with that stuff there.
Tools and accessories for masterful prestidigitation.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he did it, and I'm not... I mean, yeah, he's probably had, you know, it's a death sentence, but even at that, he murdered her, you know, when he could have just called her out and said she stole it. So, I'm gonna bring him to justice, because I'm pretty sure he did it. So, we'll just go with this one. Oh, I've told it. Okay, so Luca Galacci is a murderer. He couldn't stop himself from killing Emma, even though he could have just told the police everything. What does it say? Switch conclusions. Oh, that's where you can change it if you... Oh, can I not? Oh, there we go. I had to talk to him.
Luca Galacci, I know you murdered Lady Craven, and I can prove it.
That would be a grand story for the newspapers. But where's your proof? I was locked in here and could not hurt a fly.
Okay, locks can be picked. You knew him. Okay, so locks can be picked.
Yes,
go that
yes,
route.
the locked room. Good of you to mention it. I inspected the door between the rooms, and the lock on it is piteous. You could open it with a penknife.
So I am now a burglar, as well as a thief and a murderer?
You knew Emma was a thief?
As for the motive, it's obvious that you deduced that Lady Craven was the real thief. Of course, it helped that this was not your first encounter with Miss Emma.
I am... I don't know what you're talking about. How on earth can you believe this?
I think the police will easily find the proof when they browse their archives.
And your scratches are damning.
Your wrists are bloodied, and there's no way a servant's manhandling could cause such an injury. It was Lady Craven as you strangled her.
You are fantasizing, Mr. Holmes.
Confess, Luca.
It is done, Luca. You will be arrested. Your best strategy now is to confess and hope your reasons were justified.
I don't know how you figured it out. But yes, I killed her. I had to. This woman could not get away with ruining my life twice.
Twice?
I knew Emma before she was a lady. I mean, she pretended to be noble back then too. But only so our gang, the Moths, could steal from those snobs. She betrayed us, stole all our money and disappeared, leaving us to rot in jail. I was young. I spent 3 years in that hell.
And tonight, she tried to set you up again. Did she recognize you?
She didn't. I came to her afterwards, pleading that she drop this farce, but she laughed in my face. I just remembered my time in the clink, all I suffered while she indulged. And I grabbed her throat.
I give you a chance. Nah, he's got to be punished. You can't, even though somebody like ruined your life, you don't get to murder them because of it, so...
Murder is murder, Luca. You could have told Lord Craven the truth and seen Miss Emma's downfall, but you could not restrain yourself.
He would never believe me.
We will never know. Still, perhaps a jury will be more easily swayed. If not, you'll get to see your friends in jail again soon.
It's a weird way to spell jail.
We'll meet again, Holmes. I will get you, in this life or the next. Get your hands off me.
You'll be the first person to tell me
He
that.
murdered the woman who put him in jail. Should we be worried?
Fear not, John. Unlike Miss Emma, I will see him coming.
That was too much fun, Sherry. I'm buzzing.
I got the
Buzzing.
achievement Diamond in the
Wasn't it
Rough.
fun?
Solved the
A woman
first case
died,
up in
John.
Cordona.
I was too slow to the truth, too hesitant to intervene. How can you...
Oh, lighten up. Those people made their choices. If you swan about with a diamond in your pocket, that's what happens. Wealth is a weakness.
So we must blame those who covet it.
With enough money on the line, Sherlock, a man will do just about anything, even murder. And then we get to solve it.
I suspect you perhaps cannot grasp the true horrors of mortality, John.
Oi, I am aware of my perilous existence, thank you very much.
I must admit, even if the outcome of the adventure was imperfect, there was some pleasure to be had in the puzzle.
Well, Cordona seems more depraved and decadent than we thought. I bet you'll get another chance.
A bet, you say?
A figure of speech. Just a figure of speech.
Damn. Well, take one last look at the view, then we must be off. It's time to do what we came here for.
Okay, so Ghost of the Past case complete. Looks like we got 80 gold for it. Didn't catch any of the other stuff that we had gotten. So the story is still on the Mother's Love. Our archived is the Ghost in the Past, so we don't have the cases or the Cordona stories, which I believe the Cordona stories might be the DLC, but I could be wrong. Yep, my imaginary friend, John. So John has been my friend since childhood. I cannot remember a time without him. He cannot accept that only I can see him. See, I knew it. I figured he was. He had to have been. Because, like, when he went and sat on that guy's bed, that was just, you know, kind of strange. But, so I'm going to go ahead and end it there, everyone. Hopefully you've enjoyed The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes. I mean, we finished the first case. I got it right. Because sometimes these Sherlock Holmes games can be really confusing. You think clues go to certain things and they turn out they don't, and then you end up coming up with the wrong decision. I know in the last one that I had played, might have been the Devil's Daughter, I can't remember, but I know I had a lot of issues with getting through the cases on those because I would think I had the right person, and it turned out I didn't. So, like I said, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave me a like, leave me a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't, and I'll see you next time. Bye.